Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make an amazing, delicious Turkish pita. We eat this version of pita during the month of Ramadan. Muslims are fasting for 30 days, and each day there are lines forming in front of the bakeries who makes this special kind of pita bread. It's very delicious, and it's actually not that hard to make it at home. So I made it 2 days ago. It's kind of falling apart. It's pretty easy and delicious. Let's start. This is a very easy dough to make. You can use stand mixer, but today I'm gonna make it by hand just to show it. So before I started, I actually mix sugar, yeast and milk. In this version we are going to milk, not water. This makes it even more delicious pita. I waited 50 minutes so you can see it's bubbling already. So I'm gonna add 60 grams of room temperature, maybe a little bit warm milk. I weigh everything. I recommend you do too. So I'm adding milk to the mixture, to the yeast mixture. So let's give a stir. Let's make sure they all come together. Very good. Here, where's my salt? I forgot my salt. Very important. Let me get it. Here I have 560 grams of flour. If you can find bread flour, is better. This is a kind of bread. I have, I think it's 8 grams, 1 tablespoon of salt. So I'm just gonna add this in the dough and just give a quick stir. I'm going to add my wet ingredients to dry ingredients and just give a quick stir. I want to make sure everything is coming together before I start kneading. I love making doughs. It's like a game for me. It's like a play. And it's amazing. I mean, this flour has no taste, but then just turning into something amazing. Ooh, start to get messy already. I want to make sure everything is wet. Every dry ingredient is wet before I put it in my counter. Now we can knead it 10 minutes or so. Oops. And now I'm making by hand, but I usually use my KitchenAid mixer. I used to make it with my food processor with a dough attachment. Don't worry. It's a little bit sticky, a little bit wet, not much. I would recommend 10 minutes. I mean, kneading a dough, really, I can't give it time. I don't like giving it time because it is really about your skills. So my skill and your skill is not the same. You might be more skilled than me, less skilled than me. Everybody's different. Some people are very good with the dough. Since this is a little bit sticky, I like to, you know, do this beating action. It helps me. So this is a kind of a mobile kitchen counter, so it's like wobbling, sorry. And again, this is just one technique of kneading. You can your own technique. First of all, of course, I wanna get rid of this stickiness of the dough. So you see now my dough is getting elastic. That's what I'm looking for. It's gonna be you see it's not that sticky anymore and it's actually elastic. So it means I can actually play with the dough and it will not, you see, it will not fall apart easily. This is so delicious, and it's actually easy to make, especially if you're going to use KitchenAid, if you're going to use mixer or food processor with the dough attachment. Of course, if you're going to use food processor, attachment is like 40 seconds. It's pretty easy. Okay, my dough is ready. So let me bring my glass bowl with olive oil. Just gonna see. Cover it with some olive oil. I'm gonna wait between 1 and 2 hours until its size is doubled up. So we have to observe because everybody's kitchen is different. If your kitchen is colder, rising will take more time. If it's warmer, it will take less time. I would not recommend very hot kitchen. So we're gonna meet in 2 hours. Thank you. 2 hours ended. As you can see, our dough is doubled up. It's amazing. It's like very puffy. So what I'm gonna do here is, first of all, make sure you have prepared one baking sheet and add your parchment paper. And we need to use something to prevent sticking. I'm using corn flour. Make sure these are ready, and you need to have 2 because we're gonna cut this dough into 2. It's pretty easy at this point. Do this and oops. One thing I want to do, I want to make sure there should be no gas, so I want to make sure I actually cut out the gas. And let me cut into 2. So what I want to do here is, I'm actually gonna open my dough with my palms. Oops, that's not good. On my baking sheet. You know, gently with your fingers. And if you see any gas, just kill it. We don't want dough to puff up. I mean, if it's puff up, it's not that big a deal, but just if you see some, just you can puff up. So, okay, and the edges can be a little bit, you know, like pizza can be like a thick, so don't worry about it. And of course, try to open it from center to the edge. Here I have my egg yolk glaze. So just, I wanna put this in here, my fingers. Okay. And here, you know, you can make different shapes. It's gonna hold the shape. So what we do, one of the things we can do anything. I don't like, you know, there's no one way. But one thing you can do, you can actually create a, you know, circle like this with your fingers. There's no one way. And then you can actually, if you want, you can do baklava, baklava shape, or you can just do, you know, dip your hand. Okay. Let me give the shape a little bit more, and you can do with that. At this point, we are going to add some sesame seeds and also some black nigella seeds on top of our dough. And we let it sit, this dough, at room temperature 45 minutes. And we're going to bake them one by one at 450 Fahrenheit. Hi guys, yes, our pita bread has finished cooking. After I waited, I think it was about 30-40 minutes, and my oven degree was 450 Fahrenheit, which is I think 225 Celsius. I'm going to list down all the information. I actually use, if your oven has a fan, which is also called convection oven, I recommend to use it. If you are using the fan option, it takes 8 minutes to bake it. You see, it's golden brown and smells really nice. I'm just gonna, you can just easily cut with your hands. So this is the inside, and you can see you can actually make. It's different than regular, you know, there are all these thin pita breads. This is actually quite bready. You can easily make a sandwich. I'm going to add all the ingredients and the instructions, but as you see, it's really simple. I hope you enjoy my video. Bon appetit, see you soon, bye.